and welcome to this week's edition of Motorsports Mania. We're out here at an RC car race. This is the first gas RC car race we have ever covered. Thought it might be kind of cool to come out and check it out. We're going to be showing all you viewers today a little bit about the car, a little bit about the engine, a little bit about the tires, and we're going to talk to some of the world champion RC car racers. So sit down, strap in, and hold on. It's 8-scale action coming right at you. There's no shortage of team drivers here in the pits, driving for Team Associated and winning yesterday's 10-scale truck. Ryan here. Ryan, you get to travel around, you get to, drive all the cool stuff. What's the benefit for you?
Benefit for me is just having a good time, get to play with my cars and see the world. Get to, I know a lot of good people, awesome people in the industry, and, it's fun. What else do you want to do for a job? Play with RC cars,
Dude, this is good. Now, how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
20 years old. How long have you been racing?
I started when I was 7, so I've been doing it for a while.
Wow, so you're a veteran. At 20 years old, you got 13 years experience. How does somebody get hooked up with Team Associated? How did you get your job?
Well, you just get your job by winning races. You pick a company, stay loyal to the company when you purchase your vehicles, and eventually, they give back. You just got to go out and do your best, practice.
Tell me a little bit about the places you got to go, racing RC cars.
I've been to Italy. For the Worlds in 2005, for the Electric Worlds, that was awesome. And I've been all over the country. Can't really count how many states I've been to. So, and we get to go to Europe a little later this year and Japan, so it should be fun.
Wow, a lot of fun. Now, how many races do you guys do a year?
Anywhere between 30 and 40. It's a lot. It's a very busy schedule. Not too many times to just lay around. You're busy all the time. Okay, now yesterday,
we were saying that you won the 10-scale truck race. Tell me the difference between the 10-scale truck and the 8-scale buggies that we were looking at.
The difference is 10-scale is a lot, not necessarily slower, but it's a little harder to drive. It takes a lot more precision. You can't crash. A lot more thought process. I don't want to take anything away from the 8-scale class, but the 8-scale is more, on the gas, being aggressive, not being nice to the other drivers on the track. It gets kind of naughty out there, so it's a little different.
We've made our way back into the pro pits. Chad Bradley here, racing for Jam and Jay Halsey, one of the old guys in the industry for sure. Chad, how you doing today?
I'm doing really good. I'm qualified 4th, and we got our main event coming up here in about a couple hours, and feeling pretty good.
Excellent. This is the first time we've ever covered RC car racing on Motorsports Mania. How about taking us through this a little bit? Explain, what it takes to travel around the country, race these 8-scale buggies with the little nitro motors in them.
We got a lot of equipment, and it's fairly difficult traveling on the airplanes and stuff these days. But we got our car, we got our fuel, which usually gets shipped there, and our starting equipment, and a lot of extra parts and tires.
When you talk about tires here, we've been out checking out the track. It's kind of like a full-on supercross track, but for these little RC cars, tires and tire choice probably going to make a big difference today in who wins this race. Tell me, where do you get your tires, and what's the difference from yours, say, to the stock ones or to someone else's?
Well, the Proline tires are the most popular, and they got a lot of good tread designs. And but we qualified, and the weather was much different, and now it's a lot hotter out. And so we might have to change compounds and maybe do a little bit of testing in the practice we're going to get. But the Proline seem to be working the best, and it's all I ever run.
The man behind this madness, Joey Christensen, over from California, the Dirt Nitro Challenge. Man, you get these guys over here from all over the world. How do you do that?
I just think it comes with good race promotion and building good tracks and putting on a good show. I think the reputation gets out there and people want to come enjoy a good event, so that's what we've done.
Is this the first time you've raced at this track here in Phoenix?
Yeah, the guys at the Nitro Pit, they've been coming to California racing year after year, and they just say that the Arizona crowd is really growing and that we should put a track here, and they put out the effort, and they got it all going, and so they invited me to come put on a race here, and it's been a huge success so far. The guys at the Nitro Pit have done a great job.
You know, we're checking out the track. We talked to them a little bit before. It looks more like a BMX or a Supercross track to me.
Yeah, a lot of my crew, they work with ESPN and X Games, and they build all the freestyle stuff. They build the snowcross, and so they're on my crew. They come out here, and they're really excited about building a kind of a motocross, supercross style track for the RC cars.
Well, everybody I've heard about, or heard from in the pits has talked about it. Can't believe the jumps, the bumps, the cool factor of it. Everybody out there, if you're an extreme kind of person, I guess it goes all the way from snowcross, supercross, RC cross in this case, 8-scale, trucks, buggies, 10-scale trucks. They're all loving it. How often do you plan on coming back here to Phoenix and doing this?
As much as they invite me to come back, we hope to make this an annual event. And if something pops up throughout the year that they want to do, we're welcome to come back and put on a good show for everybody. So we hope we come back soon.
Excellent. Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of you to have an event, host an event, or come to one of your events, how do they get a hold of you?
The easiest way is just to get online, look up RC car racing anywhere, and we're at thedirtracing.com. They'll get a hold of us that way, and we'll go from there.
That's right. So if you want to do some serious RC car racing, get a hold of Joey because he will take you to the extreme. The main motivating factor behind these little RC cars right here, a little motor, single cylinder, spinning about 35,000 RPM, making about 3 horsepower.